All right, squad. Happy New Year, man. First and foremost, man. And I said, what's good to Jake Game, man? Y'all know the vibes like a surprise. Y'all know another banger for y'all today, man. Now, with all that being said, man, I just gotta remind y'all, bro, we got shirts for sale, and we got hoodies for sale too, and I got a new drop coming too soon, very soon. All right, so y'all be on the lookout for that, man. Today, y'all, I'm gonna put y'all on, man, because my boy Mark Rodden here, okay, and I believe I'm saying it correctly. It's Mark. Ooh, let's go back one more time.
All right, so
but Mark Rodden, exactly. I said it right. All right, now my boy here, he is nice with it, bro. I'm gonna put y'all on because he puts out a lot of videos that really help all my sim races going into trying to get into the car scene, but y'all are trying to get the best bang for your buck, because I know people over here, we are type of budget community, you know what I'm saying? So I try to put people on as far as the how to get the best as far as like with sim racing, also with cars too, for the cheapest price. And I will start a little workshop with that too, to help all my people who are out there looking for cars too. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Comment down below. But today I saw that he had put out the 11 final cars for less than $1,000, y'all. These cars can get y'all to the car scene, but for less than 1K, all right? Less than 1K. I haven't seen this yet, but right now it's going off to a good start, because you see we got the 2000 Honda Accord right there for $950. But yeah, with all that being said, man, y'all sit back, like, subscribe, get your mind right and everything. Take a sip of your drizzy, and let's get straight into it. You feel me?
All right, so coming in at number 10 is going to the Honda Accord 6th generation. That is from the years like 2000 to I think 2003 or 2004. But
all right, I ain't gonna lie. This is definitely a banger too, especially the V6 edition. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The V6 always is gonna be out the V4, because the V6 comes with more horsepower stock. But the Honda Accord, bro, is slept on. The Honda bros will love you if you got this OG vintage Honda Accord. And look how it's sitting.
Either way,
bro. Look at that thing
pretty
sitting.
freaking cool cars.
I don't like that cloud.
Everybody sleeps on these things.
Tag on the back though.
$1,000,
That I can deal with that. But look at that camber, bro. Look at that.
They come with a 2.3 liter inline four, making 150 horsepower, and
it's got VTEC, baby.
These also come with a V6,
baby.
but you're most likely not going to be able to find
true
the
VTEC
V6 models for under $1,000. So the inline four is the best that you got. In my opinion, it looks actually very decent when done right, but it's easy to do it wrong.
Oh, 100%. This is where the ricers come in, bro. When you can do it all wrong, rice burners come in, destroy it, make it look disgusting, put way too many like flares and extra things on these cars where they only need a nice lowering, you know what I'm saying? Throw some rims on that, and then focus on the inside, because these Honda engines, bro, can put out some power when done right, when built correctly, bro. I'm telling y'all.
People like modify them in the wild
don't sleep,
and then it just looks horrible.
Don't sleep.
But if you do it right, they can look good. And obviously they're reliable as hell, because they're a Honda, and they're not that fast stock, and they really can't be as fast as like a Civic can be stock or an Integra, because they don't have the same motors in them.
Not stock.
But they still can be a little bit quicker once you start to modify them.
Hell yeah.
Coming in at number 9 is going to the base model
slept on
Chevy Cobalt.
Very slept on. I ain't gonna talk too much about the Chevy Cobalt.
In the background, and it is a
that actually is a clean ass Cobalt,
because there's no videos of just like a normal Cobalt looking cool. But just know that
that's the SS though.
You're not gonna be able to find a Cobalt SS for under $1,000.
That's the SS. It's a different model than we showed y'all.
This car comes with a 2.2 liter inline four, making 155 horsepower, and
most of these cars too will make are inline fours too. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these cars on this list are most likely gonna be inline fours, because that's probably gonna be where the cheapest comes in. But modifying them is actually the easiest.
These cars are reliable, very incredibly reliable, but you're going to look like an actual like buffoon in it, because the Cobalt base models do not look that good stock at all. Once you start modifying,
that's why I told you. I showed y'all the SS stock, in the first one.
No, they're not the best for making power, and they're really not that fast stock either. So in my opinion, if you do end up getting one of these, just daily drive it, make it look a little bit better, and then keep it at that. Don't go overboard with it. Save your money for what you really want.
Exactly.
Number 8 is going to go to the wonderful Dodge Caliber SXT. Everybody always thinks that this car is like related to
that's a clean somehow, SRT really right there, though.
I don't understand where that came from.
Wait, whoa, wait a second. The Dodge, okay, that's the regular Dodge Caliber,
8 is going to
but
go
this
to the wonderful
person obviously is showing the Dodge Caliber
SXT.
SRT,
Everybody always thinks that
which
this car
has
is like
an
related to the
obviously
PT
slightly
Cruiser somehow,
modified
but it
front
really
end.
isn't. I
Engine
don't
is
really
slightly
understand where that
modified.
came
The
from.
body itself
But
is
we're
slightly
getting
modded.
slowly faster and faster with each entry because this car
That is super clean
comes
though.
with a 2-liter inline 4, making 158 horsepower, and it's also front-wheel drive. In my opinion, it looks very bad, and not many people are going to disagree on that. I don't think the
It
Caliber
looks very bad. I'm surprised it goes manual.
Not a good-looking car. Obviously, the PT Cruiser is not a good-looking car either, but I'm just saying.
Nope.
Not the best. But it does have very good space because it is a hatchback, and it's not as reliable as some of the other cars that we're going to be seeing on this list, but it's also not unreliable at all. People are going to be like, oh, no, the Caliber is not reliable. It's reliable. It's just not as reliable as like a freaking 2001 Honda Civic.
It's like a 3 out of 5 reliability.
Coming in at number 7 is going to a car that's so freaking underrated. I need to make a what makes it great about this car.
The Mitsubishi Galant, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My grandpa had one of these, and they actually look pretty dope. He didn't even, obviously, this is my grandpa, so he didn't modify it or anything, but they actually look pretty dope, standard, and they actually get up pretty fast. I ain't gonna lie, the pedal sensor, or like the pedal sensitivity in this car is very good. You do not have to over crank it, as far as like, even in my Hell Kia, bro, in my Kia Forte, you have to push that thing all the way down. By the way, too, I will be showing you guys all my cars too.
It is so underrated, and it absolutely hurts. Nobody cares about it. It is a Mitsubishi Galant. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to find the VR4 for under $1,000. If you find a VR4 Galant under $1,000,
and if you didn't know cars, tell me that front end wouldn't look like. Tell me that front end wouldn't like a S13, like an old S13. If you didn't know cars, okay, if you didn't know cars, you would think that front end is a S13. Possibly the R33 GTR, a little bit in the headlights too. Y'all know what I'm saying? Even the S14 Kooky, not the Kooky, but the Zinky, a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? It's got that bug eye look.
Pretty good. They come with a 2.4 liter inline 4, making 141 horsepower, and it was front wheel drive. We did go a little bit down again in horsepower, but that's okay. You know, that's all right. We just dropped down a tad bit. We'll come back.
It's more reliable though than the Caliber.
Incredible as hell, and it is a bit more reliable than the Dodge Caliber. So
didn't I just say that?
Plus. Now, obviously, we're still not in territory where we can like be making insane power out of any of these cars yet. But this could absolutely be a fun little canyon carver that doesn't look too bad.
They're definitely fixer-uppers.
Modify the suspension. And
it can get you in the car scene though. They're definitely little fixer-uppers.
Pretty. Coming in at sixth.
All right.
The freaking word.
I don't know about the Tahoe.
Is the Chevy Tahoe second generation. My mom has had these.
Hey, my truck guys. Hey, this is for you.
I've driven in
Crazy Customs.
They're actually pretty good. The second gens.
This is for y'all, man.
They have a lot of space. And I would know that these are under 1K because my dad's actually selling one of my mom's old ones for $800 right now. Either way, though, they come with a 5.3 liter V8, making 285 horsepower, and they are
more horsepower, but power to weight ratio, y'all. Think about that. This is a truck.
Obviously, this is one of the most practical choices on this list. Period.
Did someone just get a? Did you just
get
a notification?
This is one of the most practical choices on this list. Period. The one that you're going to find under $1,000, I will say right now, is going to have well over like 250,000 miles, and there's going to be rust on every single corner.
Yeah.
But if you just need something that you can drive through the winter, you could get your friends in it, you can go to work and back, or go to school and back on time, whatever it is that you have to do, the Chevy Tahoe is going to get it done. It's going to have
we're going to put this at number 10.
Go pick up your Christmas trees. Obviously, Christmas is
over. If we were numbering this for the top 11 instead of the final 11,
it's going to do it with no issues. Coming in at number 5 is going to a car that I've only mentioned once on this channel ever before.
Very slept on. Another one. Come on now. I know a lot of y'all have had friends who had this Pontiac, bro. Be 100, bro. We will pile 30 people in this Pontiac to go to the function for no reason. The car would look like that. Even like it wasn't even on Lawrence Springs, but it would be so many people in it.
I always thought it was the Grand Prix, and then I was like, oh wait, there is a Grand Prix. I guess that's a different car. Now it's the Grand Am.
That front end though, that's actually kind of fresh.
Looks actually very good to me. It's definitely underrated.
It's probably one of the best Pontiacs.
2.4 liter inline 4, making 150 horsepower, and it was front wheel drive. On top of that,
but I heard a lot about the
pretty damn reliable too. But nothing like a Honda, obviously. But it's pretty reliable. It's surprising how these cars get a good reliability rating. It's also another GM product, so these things do depreciate like crazy. And so if you buy one, don't expect to like make money out of it. But it honestly is just a very decent looking car that's pretty reliable. Yeah, it looks better than if you were to just buy a Camry, in my opinion.
Facts, 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 facts. I'll definitely say that. Of course, we got the ads. Got to support my mans. We're going to skip that. Ha.
Coming in at number 4 is going to another incredibly
Okay, this I ain't gonna lie.
choice for this.
I would cop the '02 Subaru Outback. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would cop now. 244,000 miles on it is very steep. I would not cop this one in particular, but if you are on a budget and you need something good, you need something quick,
and at number 4
you
is
could cop it. I
another
mean, you know what I'm saying?
Incredibly
you could
practical
and it
choice
makes
for this list.
Probably
the
one
Subaru
someone
Outback,
someone just
second generation, but to be honest with you,
too.
if you can find any generation Outback under $1,000,
it looks really good.
It's a bargain deal. Honestly, if you can find any Subaru,
and I'm a
under
big wagon
$1,000,
here. I love
it's most
wagons.
likely going to be a good deal as long as you obviously doesn't have head gasket issues. Second gen Outback though, it comes with a 2.5 liter flat 4, making 165 horsepower, and it was all-wheel drive. It's actually the same motor that they put in the
flat 4. It's a boxer
engine.
You gotta remember that
at the time. So that's pretty cool. And so far, this has one of the highest horsepower numbers on this list. What? But it also is obviously a little bit of a bigger vehicle and weighs a little bit more, so it's not going to be as quick, but
power to weight.
Pretty cool. It has obviously tons of space for all your needs because it is a wagon. And
I saw that all-wheel drive though.
It's absolutely great.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a great winter daily. It's going to have rust and there's going to be lots of miles on the one that you're going to be finding under $1,000, but just drive it till the wheels fall off. Coming in at third place is a car that I've also been around quite a bit in my life.
The whole Ford Jetta. Okay. Yeah. This is the one. If right now, if we were numbering these, that's what I get for eating ice. If we were numbering these, this would be number 1. Easily.
I've always owned these. And it is the Mark IV Volkswagen Jetta TDI. Up north, people drive TDI Jettas like all the freaking time. I honestly have no idea why, but they drive them everywhere. It's kind of weird. These cars come with a 1.9 liter turbo diesel inline 4 that makes 90 horsepower.
Yeah,
which is
okay, 90 horsepower
slow,
ain't really all that.
Turbo diesel, but
I ain't gonna lie,
it can be very much faster.
Driving slow cars is fun. Driving slow cars fast is fun. The car looks really good, and like you said, with minimal. Not with minimal, but with internal work, with some work too, with modification, these cars can actually get up and go, and it's very light. Think about that. It's super light, so you really only need to get this up to like 200 horses, and you're gonna take off like a rocket.
The most reliable cars on this list. On top of both those things, it gets a combined 38 miles per gallon, which is incredible. It's definitely
38.
Also a very good-looking car if you start to modify it when done right, at least.
Turbo diesel though.
And so it's honestly just kind of checks all the boxes. Now, the only thing that it doesn't really check is its speed. It's not the fastest, but everything else, it's reliable, great gas mileage, and it can look good if you do it right.
Yes.
Coming in at second place, however, is going to just an all-around good vehicle. Like a vehicle that just, when I see one, I'm like, yeah, that guy's probably pretty happy with his life because he's got a good vehicle. And it is a Jeep Cherokee
the Jeep ain't for me,
my good friend. These
the Jeep ain't for me. I'm a
little
biased.
SUV come with a 4-liter inline 6, making 190 horsepower, and they are obviously 4x4.
Okay,
there's literally nothing wrong with a Jeep Cherokee XJ at all, in my opinion, besides speed. Obviously, it's not going to be the fastest because it is a big SUV.
You said inline 6 too? I didn't even know that either.
If you want to make it fast, I'm sure you could, I guess. But either way, though, what I would do with it is just drive it wherever I wanted to go. You can literally bring it up Mount Vesuvius if you wanted to and just drive up there. It's got plenty of space. You can hop all your buddies into the car. The 4-liter inline 6 that's in the car is like one of the most reliable motors of all time. Literally, it's like that good. It's just all around such a great car. My friend Zach bought one for $1,500.
That's the vibes it gives me.
He loves the thing. But now it's time for the honorable mention, and it is going to the wonderful Ford Crown Victoria.
Okay, the only reason my mouth dropped like that was not because he put the Crown Vic in here, because low-key the Crown Vic is kind of dope, but the fact that somebody slammed it on the regular, like, you know what I'm saying, the steely looking rims, but it looks really clean. Like, tell me that doesn't look clean as hell, bro.
For the guy who wants to have fun, because this car comes with a 4.6 liter V8 that makes 220 horsepower, and it is rear wheel drive.
Yes,
it's not reliable. It's not good on gas. It doesn't look good, and it's pretty hard to make it look good. It's not going to be in good condition under $1,000, but it's rear wheel drive with a V8, and that makes up for it. That's the only reason why it's here.
Dang, that
but of course, coming in at first place, the king of budget cars.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. Yes, okay. Take back what I said about the Volkswagen. This is number one. This is number one, gang. This is what you need, bruh. Right here.
Of course, coming in at first place, the
that's
king
what you need.
of
The
budget
02
cars,
Civic, 161K on it. That's it, bro. That Civic has just been broken in. Is ready to bounce. Is ready to really get into about 250.
Honda with the 7th generation Honda Civic. It's a freaking Honda sandwich in this video. We started with the Honda Accord, and now we're ending it with the Honda Civic. But it deserves it. I mean, what else did you expect? There are not be Hondas on a list about the cheapest cars. Like, it's gonna happen. The 7th gen comes with a 1.6 liter inline four, making 115
not too
horsepower,
fast, but you gotta remember, most of these come with true VTEC, which, as y'all can see, this engine has VTEC. Also, these things come with the iron block with the aluminum head, and inline four, bro, easily able to be worked on because the manifold is in the front, bro. Okay, it's in the front. It's so easy to swap out manifolds, turbo, exhaust manifold, all
it's
that,
reliable
bro.
as hell. Obviously,
it's amazing, bro.
It's not
really
very fast, but it can be because it's a Honda. It's got, you know,
it can be the best. It's not truly the best right now. It can be. It can be. Not stop.
It's one of the uglier models of Civic, in my opinion, but it is one of the only cars that you're going to be able to still find clean for under $1,000. People do not like the 7th gen Civic, at least not the sedan 7th gen Civics, and you can find them under 1K all day and in relatively nice condition, at least as nice as you're going to get for under 1K. In my opinion, that obviously seals the deal for the number one spot. But ladies and gentlemen,
oh yeah, 100%, bro, 100%. If you really looking for it, bro, I would go with this 02. Definitely this 02 Honda Civic, bro. Definitely what you want, because to be honest with you, it's easier to work on these parts because they're cheaper to get. There's so many Honda Civics and so many Honda parts in America, and if not Honda, you can swap it with Acura because that's a sister company too, but obviously most of the time Honda is making the Acura parts. But anyway, it's easy to work on. This is probably what you want to get, bro, if you are trying to get into the car in the car scene and everything like that. And to be honest with y'all, they're very fun to drive, like super fun to drive. But to the next one, y'all, I'm sorry, I can't even talk, man. Till the next time, y'all, I'm about to stay. You feel me? Peace.